morning, people. It is a soggy one today. Soggy. Let me turn that music down before I get done for copyright. Oh! It is like... Oh, what time is it? 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't do getting up at this time, but the rain woke me up. Right, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. As much as I like the rain, and it, usually calms me down, and I can sleep in it. But it proper thrashed it down. So I'm gonna sit up with the coffee and just enjoy it, Just gonna sit in the front. I am on the campsite again, but please bear in mind it's not normal campsite. Not that anyone should judge me. Why am I justifying myself? I shouldn't have to. But anyway, right, I'm on that little campsite again, that little cheap one, just to be on a hookup again, because it is raining, it is cloudy, it is horrible, it is soggy. All it's done is rain all weekend. It rained on the Friday. Now it's Saturday. No, it's not Saturday. It's Sunday today. Oh, back at work tomorrow. Just it's like a blink, and I'm back at work again. It's a struggle to find a happy medium with what I'm doing at the minute, because all I do is, like, say, during the week I'll just work, sleep. That's all it feels like I'm doing. I have a couple of hours to myself and I'm back at work again when I wake up. And now it's the weekend and now it's like this, soggy and horrible. So I was like, do you know what? Nah, I'm going to go on a campsite, because obviously my batteries are not going to get charged up. I need to do some editing. I need to do some bits and bobs on the old internet. So I need power, right? And obviously I'm on hookup, and look at that bad boy. It's at 13. Do you know what I mean? We all pray for that in the summer days, let alone in the winter. I say winter. It's not winter just yet, but it's getting there, right? So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to show you this weekend. It might just be this short little video of just random waffle crap, But yeah, I'm going to chill out, have my morning coffee, have a little boogie, because I'm in a bit of a hyped, happy mood today. Which I know it's a rare thing. But it is what it is. Ugh. What a soggy morning. Ugh. Thing is, it's hard to do anything when it's like this. Like I say, I'll try and bring out footage for you. I'll try and do bits and record bits, but there's only so much I can do when it's raining. And it looks like it's going to be raining the whole weekend. I had some plans to do some bits on the van, but unfortunately that's not going to happen because it's all soggy and horrible outside. But yeah, probably do some little bits and bobs inside the van. I've got a 3 amp charge socket, USB socket to put in, which I might do that today. I want to do some sorting, so I want to go through my clothing cupboard and take out all the stuff I don't use, clean out all the cupboards, that kind of thing. Just make the most of having that sort of time inside the van, you know what I mean? Because I think today, because obviously last night it was a bit chilly last night, so I had the heater on for most of the night, to be honest. The thing is with this van, right, when you've got the heater on for a long period of time, eventually you do get in here and it's like, oh, it's hot in here. Like, even on the heater on the lowest setting, because of the spray foam insulation, it holds the heat in so well. It's unreal. So after a while, even if it's really cold outside, it will get really sweaty in here. So it's like, oh. And condensation wise, the only condensation I do get in my van is on the windscreen and the windows in the front, which there's nothing really you can do about that. It's glass, it's going to condensate. Just have a lazy Sunday before I have to go back to work tomorrow. As I was saying, yeah, don't get time to do much during the week. The weekends are my time to do stuff, and when it's like this, there's not really much you can do about it, really, to be honest with you. So, but I will say, if you didn't notice from a minute ago, I eventually got round to shaving my head. Luckily, yesterday before the rain started like kicking off, I managed to shave my head in the driver's mirror, and then go have a nice little shower. And thank you for the comments on my previous video. You know, I love chatting to you all. I love, you know, hearing you all, the feedback I get off everybody. You know, it's really warm and welcoming. But yes, so Christmas plans will be Scotland. I'm not entirely sure what's going to go on just yet, and when I'm actually going to head up. But I've got a work Christmas dinner. Right, and then once that's done, I'll probably start heading north. Obviously, that is depending on the MOT. Obviously, I don't think my van's going to fail an MOT at all, but you never know, do you? You know, there's only so much I can do on the floor, so there's only so much I can check on the floor. So, obviously, when it goes for an MOT, they'll jack the whole van up off the floor and dangle the wheels and give everything a good shake, and even put it on a wobble plate machine, you know, with the little testers to shake everything and see what's knocking, if anything's knocking and those like that. I've got a slight knock on the front right, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. I can't seem to find the play on the floor. So luckily I do know the MOT man, so hopefully he could just find it for me and just let me know what it is. Obviously if it's dangerous, then I'm sure he'll tell me to fix it and then it'll pass my van. But it's not a horrible knock. It's literally like, if you know when you go over like a rumble strip and I can hear it going into the front right. So yeah, it's not a concerning knock, but I did notice my back left D-bush on the anti-roll bar has got play in it when I was under there the other day, and I grabbed hold of the bar and you could get it to go clunk, 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 clunk. So either I'm going to replace that before the MOT, or I'm going to pack it. So packing it's not the end of the world. It's not a horrendous way of doing it. Basically, all you do is slacken off the D-bush, put a bit of metal or something behind it, and do it back up again, and it will tighten the rubber back down again. So that's a good way of getting you through if you can't find the parts, or you think that's going to be a concern. But yes, I will get a new D-bushes, but for the MOT, if I can't get them in time, then I will just pack the D-bush just so I don't have the advisory and I know I need to do it, and I'll do it. It's not a bodge, it's a technical fix. Is that going to be another one of my sayings? It's not a bodge, it's a technical fix. I think that'd make a brilliant t-shirt. I do want to get some t-shirts or something made at some point, but yeah, right. Oh, let's get some breakfast in me, because I'm Hank Marvin and I'm not used to being up at this time in the morning. I'm really not, but I was wide awake once I woke up, so yeah. If you can hear something like wooing in the background, like a whine or buzzing noise, it is the battery charger. I've got an old school battery charger and it's quite noisy when it's on. But that is trickling my batteries back up to fully charged again, so I can use the heater later on and have that on and not even worry about it. So I do plan on getting an electric heater as well, just a little plug-in one. I will go for a name brand, a proper one. I'm not going to skimp out on a crap little electric heater that's going to kill me, or set fire or something stupid like that. I've seen some horror ones with that, with some cheap electric heaters. But I think if I get an electric heater, because what it is, right, coming up to this winter, I'm being around this area, I might end up using this little campsite. I say this little campsite is enough for like 4 or 5 vans. It's only a little farm. The little old lady owns it. You know, she's just got a little bit of land on her farm, which she just lets people stay on for, you know, was it 12 quid a night with hookup. So this might end up being my little weekend park up, you know, to recharge my batteries and just not have the worry of being on the side of the road. You know what I mean? So yes, although I am full time in my van, I will during the week park it like little off-griddy park ups and stuff around this area. But I think at the weekends, if I'm not got any plans and I'm not doing anything, then I'll probably end up coming here. Because like you say, I can charge up my batteries, I can have a shower, you know, I ain't got to have the worry, and I can just relax. Because there's nothing worse than grafting all week and then not being able to relax at the weekend. Because let's be honest, that's our only time to actually chill. But yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast in me because I'm a Hank Marvin, and then I'll get another coffee on the go because I've run out, and now I'm like, need some more caffeine to kick me up the arse. I might have a nap later. Why? Because I can. Because I can. But yeah, let's see what the day brings. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just winging it. Just winging it. Lazy day, lazy Sunday. So I'm parked on this site, right, and I've been here by myself for last night, but no one's turned up today. And then a car with a caravan on the back just turned up, and for the last 20 minutes, all I can hear is his wife shouting at him, left, right, left, right, and him just going, yes dear, and I can hear him going round and round and round and trying to reverse it. Like, I think if you were to have a caravan, you should be able to reverse park it as good as you can go forward, or at least, you know, at least 80% there. Do you know what I mean? Like, at least, it's it's hilarious to hear. That's got to be what one of the number one like breakups and like arguments on holiday, in it. If you do have a caravan. If your name's Steve and that is you, I feel your pain, mate. I can hear him going round again. I mean, I'm half tempted to go out there and say, look, do you want me to do it for you? Right, but I don't want to damage his man pride. And it just sounds weird, doesn't it? Like, to say, yeah, you get out, I'll do it for you. Nah. I'll give it 20 minutes and see if I do it. See if they're still arguing. The campers take 2, right? Well, part 2. She's like, get out of the car. He's got out of the car, and she's like, go forward. And he's like, why don't you drive for a change? It's like entertainment. It's like TV. It's better than TV, this, isn't it? Don't you shout at me. I shouldn't laugh, should I? But I'm not getting involved in that. Right. I always do this in the morning. Spend more time trying to get my moustache out of my mouth than I do anything else. But today I have... Well, no, let me rephrase that. Today the van has got its MOT, and in half an hour's time. So now I know I've gone over my van, and I know there's little bits that need doing. I say need doing, right? I'm gonna guess what he's gonna put on that MOT advisory sheet. I know maybe I probably shouldn't. I should sort these things out before I take it for an MOT. But some of them are like, it's got life in it, you know. Let's not waste that bit of life, you know. Let's get the full money's worth out of these things. So I know one of them is probably going to be my exhaust, which is, it would be leaking exhaust gases. I mean, it goes out the end anyway, does it not? My theory on that one. They're not very technical on these vans anyway, because I don't have a cat, I don't have a DPF, like I said before. It literally just comes straight out the exhaust, out the engine and out the side, right, through a silencer. And then another one I think he'll pull me up on will be, I've got slight play in the D-bush and the anti-roll bar on the back, on the left hand side, which is not horrendous, but you can grab hold of it and he goes doo, 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 doo. You know what I mean? So it's one of them. But yeah, let's get the baby started, get her warmed up a little bit, you know. As I say before, I like to let her sit here for a minute just to get the oil around. And I know you little mechanical like gurus out there will go, you don't need to. As soon as you start, that oil goes to the top. And yeah, I know, but it's nice to be nice, isn't it? You know, I like my van. But yeah, I finished work last night at, I got parked up about 3 o'clock. Yeah, sorry, got distracted then. Kieran, stop it. I'm joking. Yeah, so I got parked up about 3 o'clock last night or this morning. I got parked up about 3 o'clock this morning. And yeah, I got to sleep about 4, and then I got this MOT at 12:30, so about 12:15, and it is now 11:30. So I need to get a move on. Right, let's get moving. Get down, have a little drive. It's a nice little drive there actually. I'll time lapse it. Wow, we are here. So let's see. I mean, I'm at HM Bryan and Sons Limited. This is in Warwickshire, which is the only sort of place local to me that can actually fit my van in. So, because it's so long. But let's go tell them up here, and hopefully, fingers crossed, won't be too long, and then we'll know that she's all good. Bless her. Right. Now you be a good girl. Right? Don't let me down. Fuck's sake, man. I rang up at the start of the freaking week and I said to him, I need an MOT because my MOT runs out on the 4th. I need it done this week. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll get you in. Yeah, I can do you Wednesday. Yeah, 12:15. Yeah, oh, it's spot on, nice one. I turn up and the twat's only booked it in for the following week, ain't he? Like an idiot, and now he's fully booked. What a pain in the ass. I understand mistakes happen, right? But usually when people need an MOT, it's kind of to a deadline, you know? You work around the end date. And now I'm gonna have to faff around and mess around on the freaking Monday now and come back on Monday and try and sort this out. Oh, what a pain in the arse, man. Well, what a fuck up, right? So it's gonna have to be Monday now, and I don't, oh, God's sake. What a faff around. Oh, let's go get some bits and bobs. I need to get some gas from, I don't know, probably Halfords or something, and then go do some washing because I've got no clean clothes and it's annoying me now. Well, I have got clean clothes, but not many, put it that way. I've just been into Aldi, right? And don't get it with Aldi, where they've moved premises. So, I don't know if you can see from here, right? You've got a building here, and there's a building over there. That building over there is bigger than this building. That car park over there is bigger than this car park. So if anything, it just made it more awkward for people. But the building looks more fancy, and inside looks more modern. You know, I guess that's what counts. But yeah, just gone and done some shopping. Got myself a bit of sushi. Do love me a bit of sushi. But I'm literally just gonna go over to the shopping park, which is over the other side there. Go to Halfords, get some gas, then head to the laundrette and do some washing. So, what a pickle. What a pickle of a day, you know. Just, why can't someone do their job properly? I'm not going to slag the place off because it's a good place and the people that work there are good people. But obviously there was a misunderstanding on the phone and he didn't understand what I was on about. When I said I need it before my MOT runs out. Because usually you do, right? And let me just put some context into that. When I booked it in, I said my MOT runs out on the 4th, right? Which is next Wednesday. So I could ideally do it before the week before. So he said to me, I can do Wednesday at 12:15. So I was like, okay, spot on. Then I've turned up and walked up and he's gone, you're not booked in today. I was like, well, you did book me in, so kind of, you know, one of them. But he's like, oh, I can get you in Monday. I was like, I've already got up early. Like, I had a few hours sleep and then travelled there half an hour and then waited, then got in. And then, oh, just one of them, innit? So I'm writing that day off, can't be arsed. But I'm just there doing some washing. This place isn't bad. I think it's like £4 for a wash. And then it's like, I don't know, I can't remember how many minutes it is for the dryer, but I've got my bedding in there, I've got all my clothes in there, I'm doing a full wash. Do you know what I mean? I want to feel fresh. I'm half tempted to take all these off, you know, laundry day, and just stand there in my pants. Do you know what I mean? You can't judge me if I'm in a laundrette, right? I don't know. But anyway, if you know me well, I'm always eating something, so I've got myself a little wrap. I've got myself a protein shake while I wait for my washing to be done, because it's now 2 o'clock. Yeah, I got work at 6, so that should be done by then. I don't know if I enter something wrong. So yeah, just a waiting game now. I mean, I understand why people don't want to wash certain things in their own washing machine at home, right? But it's only next to you washing dog bed, you know, dirty rags, all sorts of stuff. Maybe if you got a house, maybe buy a shitty little old washing machine and use that to do your dirty washing in. Because, I mean, I'm not using the dryer that person's using, but if somebody was to use it, it'd smell like cleaning stuff, wouldn't it? Ugh. Right, I'm at work now. What a bit of a mess up day, you know, it didn't quite go to plan. Fair play to the garage, they did contact me not long ago saying they got an appointment, cancellation at 5 o'clock, do I want it? And I said I can't do that, I've got to work at 6 and it's battling traffic trying to get to work and I can't afford to be late. And I don't do being late, if anything I'm always early, like now, like I'm at work now already, I'm parked in the car park, I'm going to make some, well, I might even have a 20-minute nap. And then make a quick bit of food and a coffee and get ready for work and just brace myself for the shit that's on its way. You know, I'm not being funny. I say this a lot and I say it a lot to everybody. I kind of struggle with it. It's a massive change, right? From going from being free and doing what I wanted to do and working when I wanted to work and seeing all these people and travelling around and never staying in one place for longer than a couple of days, possibly a push at a week. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm stuck in one area and it's testing me mentally. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel trapped. I feel a bit like a prisoner, and it's strange because obviously I know I'm doing it for the long run and I know I'm doing it right, but even this week, like I had plans to buy that lithium battery this month. Got paid today, and after all my little bits went out and the tax man had my pants down, literally bent me over and shoved his up my arse, right? Because wow, emergency tax galore. Anyway, I was trying to sort that out, but obviously if I was to buy a battery, then I'd be living tightly for the rest of the month. Oh, so yeah, I'll save half that money, well, as much as I can of that money for that battery, and then next month I'll buy that battery because I really need it for winter. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to struggle this winter. So yeah, MOT on Monday hopefully is the plan. Just playing it by ear. This is just a short video of my messed up day. I haven't really done much to film anything, and I'm not going to just go and butter anything up just for the sake of filming something to show you. Do you get what I mean? I know I say it a lot, but I just don't do this whole forcing things to find content to show you. And do you know what I mean? I just think I think the realer I can keep my channel, the better, and the realistic it is, the better. You know, and that's kind of how I live my life and how I go about. I'm not fake. I just, there it is, you know. So I've got, so fun day. MOT didn't go to plan, right? Then I went to Halfords, got some gas. Then I went Aldi, got some food shopping. Forgot everything I even needed. You know, when you're at the till and you've got everything on the conveyor belt and you look at it all and you go, I haven't even got 2 meals to put together with all this crap I've just bought. What's going on here? So, I might have to do another shop at some point this week just to put things together, because nothing really makes sense. Yeah, and then did my laundry. I literally did it all. I did all my clothes, my bedding, work clothes, the lot, you know, throws and all sorts. I thought, you know what, while I'm there, let's just do it. And I will say about laundrettes, right, especially ones like that, I love them like that, because the people you meet in there, right, so you might just meet general nice people, but you might meet other van lifers. Like, there was a guy that was parked behind me in another Iveco, but the older shaped one, squared off one, big square front. Nice wagon, and you know, obviously he full time as well, and he was doing his washing. And I just think it's great to relate to certain people like that, do you know? But yeah, just a short video this week. I don't even know how long this is going to be, but next week should be a bit more exciting. I don't know if you want to see this, right? But maybe you do. Like the compost toilet, right? Obviously I'm not going to show you me using it. Obviously I'm not going to show you after I've used it, but I can show you it as I unpack it, you know what I mean? So yeah, might end up just being a case of doing it like that instead. So I'll show you, when it turns up I'll show you. I'll do like a little review of it all when I open it up. Obviously it's not a sponsored video when I do it, or when I do advertise about that toilet. I paid the going rate. I didn't get anything off it. They didn't reach out to me or anything like that. So yeah, right, I'll leave that one there, people. Don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Ta-da.